Hi, I'm Mark Robideau, product manager here with Eastwood. Today we're going to talk about a problem that's common with just about any restoration. That's rust and how to deal with it. In particular, we're going to talk about our new Dual Blaster. This vehicle here is a nice project, solid to start with, but what you have is a lot of coatings, some Bondo on the metal components itself, and back here, some heavy corrosion onto the frame member and suspension. You have a couple different options for your rust removal. You can use a wire brush grinder, spend a couple weekends, night, maybe half a lifetime removing it that way. Or you can use chemicals, which we sell quite a bit of. Favorite I like is simply abrasive blasting. What that does is it removes the rust, gets you down to white metal. This is a unit we've been selling for many years. This is a nice 100-pound guy right here, abrasive blasting, and use any of your medias. Another option you have with this is buying our soda retrofit kit. This will now allow you to use bicarbonate soda, which is much more gentle to the metal. This is what you would use on the body panels that we saw out there to get rid of the paint that's on there, some of the light corrosion. And then you would use the abrasives to take care of any of the Bondo and in particular the frame and suspension. What we wanted to do was combine the two. Take one unit that'll do abrasive blasting for the heavy stuff, and with literally a flick of the switch, go to your soda so that you can use it on the lighter metals and more gentle areas. What we've done essentially is we've taken two tanks, fabricated the chassis that it sits on and mounted them together, and then plumbed them. You have your air line coming in here. Basically these things will run off of any compressor capable of 120 psi at about 8 to 10 CFM. We include a moisture separator and then your pressure gauge on here. Both tanks are set up with pressure relief valves. In case anything goes wrong with the runaway compressor, they'll blow right on here. Now these tanks, you have some throttling valves here. I'll tell you what they do in a minute. But basically these tanks are set up to handle abrasive blasting medias in one, the bicarbonate soda in the other. Now we'll spin them around here for you. This is the working end of the unit. As you can see underneath you have your soda attachment and the abrasive blasting. And this is the heart of it. This is our patented mixing valve right on here. You have your dead man valve itself, and now with the flick of a switch here I can go from full abrasive blasting, turn that off, turn this on, to full media. Or slowly while you're blasting, introduce a little bit of abrasive media into your bicarbonate soda, so when you're coming over that panel there and you're stripping all of your paint and primers away and you come into a little Bondo, just crack open the abrasive blasting a little, hose that Bondo off, shut it off, and then keep on going. Also then, you hit all of the nice sheet metal areas, you come into a lot of heavy corrosion, simply turn off your bicarbonate soda and full abrasive blasting. Alright, now let's see this thing in action. As you can see here, it's cutting through 40 years of heavy corrosion like nothing. Blasting off the iron oxide and any of the paint and coatings. And with a flick of the switch, you can go to bicarbonate soda and gently blast paint from fiberglass without affecting the gel coat at all. This will cut your blasting time down in half with the speed and agility to switch between the medias.